What's up guys, it's Austin. Today's urban legend is pretty scary. It's about Catherine's Hill. Now this legend is very well known around the Maine area, specifically down East Maine. In between Hancock and Cherryfield, there is this stretch of road called Blackwoods Road that this woman died on her honeymoon, and she's said to be seen on that road, and I'm also going to show you guys how you get to that road as well. But first, let's get into how she died and what her story is. So Catherine was a woman in her early 20s going with her husband on their honeymoon, and they were in a horse carriage and they were traveling on Blackwoods Road, and they were going up the hill, and then all of a sudden this dense fog started to come in from the top of the hill. The horse got spooked, it didn't know where to go, and the carriage actually got loose, and they were in a deadly accident, and it was said that she was beheaded at the top of the hill, and that is how she died. So now when people go on the hill and drive up Blackwoods Road, they either see her standing on the road headless, or she still has her head, and she'll ask for a ride, and if you don't let her in your car and give her a ride, she will put a curse on you and you will be in a deadly accident. There has been a number of accidents on this hill, and a lot of them are because of the Catherine's Hill legend. It's very scary, and I'm going to get into some true stories that talk about it right after I show you where you go to get to this place. So here you go. So to get to Blackwoods Road, you start in Hancock and then you go all the way up Franklin and take Route 182 through Blackwoods all the way to Cherryfield, and she's normally seen around the Fox Pond area, which I believe is around here, and you can stop and look for her. So yeah, basically you go up from Hancock, Maine, up to Franklin Road, and then you go all the way to Cherryfield and just take Route 182 through Blackwoods Road, and you should see her. The main spot that people have seen her at, the main spot, it's in Maine, ha ha ha, very funny, is Fox Pond on Blackwoods Road. So if you stop at that point on the road, you should be able to see her and potentially catch the ghost of Catherine's Hill. Alright, now I'm going to get into the chilling stories of what has happened on this hill, and they're true stories, so let's do this. There was a salesman going up to Catherine's Hill on Blackwoods Road, and reportedly saw the figure headless standing on the side of the road, and it spooked him so much that he sped right past her. And when he looked in his rearview mirror, she was sitting in the back seat of his car. The guy was so terrified that he panicked, and it was in a deadly car accident. So that is just one of the stories. I've also heard another story where this guy had his daughter in the back seat. I believe he was taking her to the hospital or something. Something was wrong with her, I don't know. They were on Blackwoods Road anyway, and this guy saw the ghost of Catherine. He stopped, he let her into the back seat, drove off, and was looking in the rearview mirror talking to her, and obviously she wasn't talking back. And she's just like, "So miss, where are you going? Like, where are you trying to get to?" And he looks and she's not there. She's back where he picked her up. And so he goes back, he drives back to where she is, and he goes, "I'm so sorry, I thought I picked you up. Get in my back seat." Like, he pulled the seats forward, let her back in again, and he continues to drive. Again, he's talking to her while in the rearview mirror, looking at her, and again, she's still not saying anything, and she disappears again. And to their surprise, they look in the back seat and there's wet feet marks, and she's not there. They go back and they look around and she's just not there. She disappeared, and they have no clue where she went. Alright, here's one last story about Catherine's Hill. Another man driving from a music gig at 2 a.m. from Bar Harbor was also going through Blackwoods Road and saw the woman standing on the side of the road, and he cracked his window open just enough so he could talk to her and asked her, "Can I help you?" And the woman said, "I just want to ride to Bar Harbor." And he said he could see right through her, and he drove off and then regretted not helping her and drove back, and she wasn't there. He shined his lights through the woods, went up and down the street. She was gone, and no other traffic was on the road that could have picked her up. The woman was gone. He was convinced that he had seen the ghost of Catherine. The next morning he was there, he saw a deadly car crash the next morning, exactly where he saw Catherine, and this occurred right after the night he saw her. A motorist died that next day in the same spot that morning. So, those are the stories of Catherine's Hill. It's a very spooky road. No one in Maine will travel there at night alone. It is very spooky. I eventually would love to do an exploration video there. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this urban legend video. It's super scary. Please comment, like, and subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.